First Thanksgiving was not in Plymouth. It was here, in Maine. Now I live in Maine. I have to defend that stance. We are at the site of the original Popham settlement from 1607, the place of the first recorded United States Thanksgiving, acknowledged by the great President Ronald Reagan. In 1607, the ships Mary and John left Plymouth, England, with 120 men, and this is where they landed and tried to establish a settlement. It was that fall that the local Indians invited the settlers to the first Thanksgiving. Not Plymouth, Mass. Sorry, Plymouth, you weren't first. You were second. So the settlement failed after a year after the leader, Captain Popham, died. The rest of the settlers returned to England. That is why you don't hear much about it. But this was 1607. The Pilgrims weren't until 1620. 12 years before the Pilgrims even set sail. So Plymouth Rock, Plymouth Plantations. By the way, the Pilgrims landed in Provincetown and spent the first winter in Provincetown, Mass. before moving on to Plymouth. So Plymouth Rock's a fake. And sorry, the first Thanksgiving was not in Plymouth. So your parade is based on a lie. This actual site was discovered or uncovered in, I think it was 1997. And the Peabody Museum of Essex, Mass. did an archaeological dig here to recover the artifacts of the original Popham settlement where the first Thanksgiving took place. Across the street from the original Popham settlement, this fort was built in later years, World War I or II. Very hard to video or talk because it's a mandatory mask in public rule, and there's a lot of other people here, and it's awkward to talk in front of them, but it's rude to not put your mask on when they're nearby, so I have to stop, put my mask on every 2 minutes. But getting back to what I said, people alter history to glorify things. There was a Thanksgiving. I'm sure they had one in Plymouth. It just wasn't the first one. I grew up in south of Boston in Plymouth County, 20 miles from Plymouth. Went to Plymouth Plantation in 2nd grade or 3rd grade. Been there many times since. Visited the Mayflower. Was always told the first Thanksgiving was at Plymouth. When we were in school, we had to dress up as pilgrims or Indians and pretend, but it's all a lie.